Once upon a time, this was an ordinary street. Today, it looks rather similar, just with the occasional tank in someone's back garden. This is Whinny Hill, Catterick's all singing, all dancing urban training area.
Right, they're coming. I can see an orange jacket. See him bombing across the field. Not yet. Now. Go.
We're halfway through a large end of serial final exercise with C Squadron Royal Dragoon Guards. Chaps behind me are in reserve, pushing up into the buildings behind us, which is currently being taken.
The Royal Dragoon Guards are in training for a deployment to Estonia early next year. It means teaching urban operations to many who've never done it before.
So obviously the urban environment's a very complex area, and it's exactly what we need. We need a bit of complexity, confusion and congestion within the fighting area. So very realistic, and something that, you know, as a squadron, it's not our bread and butter, but so we're giving it a bloody good go. I believe this used to be part of the Pads estate. However, I think it probably looked quite nice in its day.
Whinny Hill has recently had a facelift. £1.2 million was spent creating what's boasted to be a state-of-the-art facility. There's 13 new buildings, technically shipping containers, with mouse holes, trapdoors and reconfigurable internal layouts. There's even an air delivery platform where soldiers can practice multi-storey attack and helicopter and rope training. The aim was to create a cluttered, congested environment, similar to what soldiers may be operating in future, a very different scene to the simulated villages of Iraq and Afghanistan.
They're ISO containers, there's no point beating around the bush, but the nice sort of PVC fronts they've got to them, it sort of adds an element of reality.
And useful for the sort of environments you might have to operate in?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So more sort of complex environments, so yeah, it's brilliant. Covered in CCTV, and once we call stop, we've got iPads, and what we'll do is we'll go through and review each, room clearance, and we're able to sort of say, right, well, that was very good. The lead man did something good there. Could maybe have thrown a grenade in this one. Should maybe not have thrown a grenade in this one.
A squadron from 2-1 engineers will deploy to Estonia alongside the Royal Dragoons. Lieutenant David Hawksworth is one of them and has joined this week's training as an instructor in urban operations.
Whinny Hill's a really, really good facility. We're quite lucky in the north to have something like this. Some of the equipment that we have here is only available at Selini Village and Sennybridge in Brecon and Salisbury Plains. So for a northern unit to have this kind of facility on our doorsteps, we're really lucky, and we'll be definitely looking to utilise it a lot more at unit level.
So we're going to stay here, you'll go boot it in, and then we'll just around you, just go into the back of the section, yeah?
C Squadron have also been training with simunition, paintball-like cartridges, which hurt when you're hit.
He's there! Drop down, get down there! Don't open that door! Is that clear, that hallway?
Use simunition is really good because it actually gets people to think about the drills. Sometimes easy consistently using blanks to sort of act robotically, but you actually have to think with simunition, because when it does hit you, you do know about it. Obviously, not only have you got the paint marks, but you've got the welts and bruises that come with it.
If you get shot with a simunition, you know about it, so you definitely want to be more careful and do the drills properly to make sure you don't get shot.
Does it hurt that much?
Yeah, it hurts quite a bit, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of new lads that have come through have not done this at all, and bearing in mind operations have stopped quite a few years ago. There's a lot of inexperience. Ideally, to put a platoon attack in after only 3 or 4 days of training, I was expecting it to not go as well as it did, but I've actually walked away thinking that was really, really good. So I'm actually happy. Yeah. This place has come on leaps and bounds since I've last come. Good to see that some money been going into it in a proper way. They've kind of dressed up the outside of the buildings as well, so it's not just an ISO container. It actually looks like a room. Inside looks really good as well, so it adds a lot of realism to it.
It's been a useful week for C Squadron. Their next pre-deployment training will see them head to Canada if COVID restrictions allow. By 2021, they'll be mission ready for Estonia. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.